thanks for joining me here. My name's Amanda and this is Moonlight Messenger. Today's reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, I just had a jumper pop out, so it's the Moon. Your overall energy is the Moon. So the Moon card represents a new beginning, got another one, a beginning of a spiritual journey. The Moon is covered by the Emperor, and the Emperor is an energy that comes up as an obstacle because it covers the Moon. So this energy of the Emperor is very bold. The Emperor comes up as leadership, and as an obstacle with the Moon, it looks as if there may be an element of patience required. So with the Moon coming up as your path, it's important to see that in the dark, you wouldn't want to rush, as the Emperor may want to lead quickly and by force and rushing in, kind of like break down the walls and take what's yours kind of an energy. But this Moon is a spiritual journey. The Moon represents something that is delicate, and it's a new beginning, it's a new journey, it's something that you're having to discover. It's new discoveries. It's also the card for Cancer. There's a lot of mystery on this path. It's a moment to be nourishing, not in a hurry. So in your highest position, there is the Knight of Swords. And as I was doing your pre-shuffle, the Knight of Swords kept popping out on me too. So I will elaborate on that in just one moment. Below you, the Lovers. Okay, so ultimately there is a goal for the Lovers to become united. If you are with someone or not with someone, that doesn't necessarily make a difference. This is just the bottom line, that you'll be finding an energy of duality and a result of balance in the way of lovers. So you might meet someone, you might find a really solid opportunity to improve a relationship that already exists. Again, this kind of a journey is accompanied with patience. The patience is required in the journey of the Lovers and in the journey of the Moon. So remembering that as we move forward. And I actually just want to point out that that is ultimately what the sword in this hand of the Knight represents. It's swift moving knowledge, that quick to act, quick to learn, quick to speak type of an energy is speaking on mostly staying on your toes, keeping on your toes, and not allowing yourself to drift when it comes to paying attention to what's going on around you. And not to say that it's an important situation to hurry through, because it's not. This is something that requires a great amount of patience in order to shift into a new way of this new beginning for the soul journey. That's what this Moon card is about. And it will cause a really steady and stable growth and balance within your love life too. But one more thing. With the Knight of Swords, it's just very important to watch your words and watch your tongue, because sometimes that can get away from you. Okay, I'm just saying, watch out, because we can say things we shouldn't have, and it can just happen so quickly that just watch it. So in the past, there has been a fiery situation that has created a need to shift, and just the Five of Wands really represents that competition and the need to find what truly is worth fighting for. Okay, so these guys are looking for a shift, a change. They're battling something out to create a change, and that's this energy that's been in your past for, you know, it's been something that you're used to. You're used to some kind of a conflict. Okay, but you're prepared and almost like you already have changed out of this, and it's important to you, Capricorn. I can see this. That may be why the Emperor is covering the path of the moon, and that may be why the Knight of Swords is rushing in as it is, because you do care a lot about this. You don't necessarily want the conflict, but you're down to put up a fight if that's what it takes to get to where you want to be, because all of this energy that's not taking charge, that's not been in your best interest, you're so over that I can feel in this reading here that there is a lot to be said about shifting and moving forward with what's best for you, and that's exactly what you want to do. I'm pretty sure about that. So, and the reason that I'm pretty sure about that is because here coming in the future, you do have an intention of the Queen of Wands. So this is a transformation. This is an opportunity to practice patience and nurture that insight that you have already established within the realms of what has created conflict in your reality. So this conflict no longer serves you, it doesn't amuse you, you're super over it. The Queen of Wands has the patience to stick this out and make the right choices and hold her peace when it's time and express herself when it's time. So just be very vigilant of your thoughts and your actions, and be sure that you don't allow your fiery nature to take you away if it strikes, because you might feel fiery passion about certain things that arise in your space that you're over with it. And maybe there are people in your life that you're experiencing these frustrations with that you just wish that they could get it. And just be patient, because we all take a minute to learn. We all take our time to learn, and as you're learning, so are others. Just try to have that clarity that people in your life want to grow with you. They don't want to cause constant conflict, and if they do, the people that you're dealing with could be any number of people. I would say that the Lover's card represents these relationships that you're re-evaluating. The Queen of Wands is popping up to be patient with these relationships, and in the past there has been quite a bit of conflict that you've felt a lot of this, and it's affected your actual space, how you've been living, and your energy has been depleted from these conflicts. The Five of Wands in the past is actually showing this shift is a healthy movement. You're progressing in a healthy way to achieve new agreements with the people in your life. So the Hierophant represents the agreements that we have within structures like relationships, any kind of guidance that we can have coming towards work or finances or religion or relationships. All of these kind of contracts, but they're deeper than that. The Hierophant really reevaluates this for you and shows you the Lovers have a lot of work to do. It's a two-sided story, though. It's not just one side of the story has work to do. There's always work on both sides of the table, definitely. But that's why there's patience required. There is a spiritual journey going on for you right now. Capricorn, you're doing the work, and the people around you are only observing you doing the work. They're not actually looking for their own spiritual journey right now. It's not even on their radar. You get me? So just be very patient with these people, especially because you love each other. It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your siblings, it could be your best friend. You just really want to preserve these relationships if you care about one another. Throughout this time, it might be a good idea for you to spend some time really nurturing yourself and focusing on what matters most to you and being very creative. The time to act shows up the Empress, and the Empress is very creative. She's flourishing with creativity. She's responsible for fertility. There's a lot of patience and creation combined into this one card, and this is something that shows me the time to act is each individual moment to moment will be taken on a case-to-case basis. You'll know when the time to speak comes up, and you'll know when you try to hold back the truth too. You'll be able to feel it more and more, I bet ya. But in your hopes and fears, I see a Five of Swords, and this shows an element of shifting the way that you think, and this could come up as an insecurity. Maybe you're afraid that you hurt someone's feelings by speaking too rash or being too quick with your words or quick with your knowledge or quick with the truth. Be patient with these communications between you and the people you're dealing with, because there will be a lot of opportunities for you to let go, and I'm telling you what, they are on their way. So the 10 of Wands comes up in your prediction card, and each one of these wands represents something that's holding you down, some kind of a burden that is ready to be concluded, is ready to be completed and laid to rest. There is a lot of work. It's a lot of work getting these wands to where he has finally taken them. And you've done a really good job carrying these burdens around, but it's not doing a whole lot of good. Just like the guilt's not going to do a whole lot of good, that we hold on to guilt for no good reason, there's no fruition that comes out of it. We have to let these things go if we plan to grow. We can't just walk around with our baggage forever. You know that. But so I do have one clarifying card here for you, and it's the 6 of Wands. This is an opportunity for a new perspective. Every day, every moment that you interact with a new person or an old person from your life, remember that each moment stands for itself. And every time that you have a truth to speak, it's important that you evaluate this communication and how it's going to go down. I know that as an earth sign, you're going to have an easier time adjusting to these differences. And Capricorn, you tend to be a little bit more intuitive than the rest of the earth signs. I've definitely noticed that about y'all. I just want you to know that the best gift you can give yourself right now is to be patient. This isn't about the people that you're dealing with as much as this is about you. This journey is always going to result in you getting to know yourself better, but because the Emperor is covering you here in the question of how to deal with these people, I feel like it's important for you to just dial back and really rest in your spirit and try really hard to be creative and let go. Just try really hard to enjoy your month and just relax, especially through the rest of this Mercury retrograde. There's no real reason to rush around and be totally brutally honest with people, because you'll probably change your mind about some things that you've spit out. So just be really patient and express love and share when you have the inspirations to share. And when someone's crossed a boundary, definitely let people know, but be delicate. So if you have any questions, please drop them down below, and make sure you like this video. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next month. Thanks for watching. Bye.